lads. I'm ready to get in my feels again. I'm ready. Took me a while to recover from the last Steven Wilson video. That shit was... Go back and watch that if you haven't already, man. That was heavy. It's been a few months and we're making our return. Feel like it's the right time. I've neglected Steven Wilson, the Messiah, the magician. He defines everything that is talent. Not only can he collaborate with the band members of Porcupine Tree and just create these masterpieces, really like with real heavy elements, he also has, you know, his solo project being Steven Wilson, and some of the tracks he's created as himself, as an artist, have been incredible. So I'm excited to jump in. This one is The Raven That Refused to Sing. So we're going to check this one out today, guys. It was a big request, especially after the last one. I think it was Routine, maybe. That was the last one I did. And that got me in my feels 100%. So I'd imagine this one's going to be similar. We also did Drive Home as well, which is another big one. So all those will be linked in the description in the Steven Wilson playlist. I'll also put the Porcupine Tree playlist as well, because I know there's a crossover between the two audiences. But guys, drop a like in this video if you haven't already for more Steven Wilson and Porcupine Tree. Sub to the channel if you haven't already as well. Obviously 100k is on the horizon. Let's get there as soon as possible. That is the goal before the end of the year. Might not happen, it might happen. Either way, that plaque is gonna somewhere there for the time being. Well, hopefully by the time the plaque comes, I'll be not here in this room. But yeah, let's go. I love all the like animated videos that he always has as well. By the way, I have the lyrics on a separate tab, but I haven't looked into them yet, so I'm just going to watch the video first, take it all in, and then we'll dissect after. Oh no. He is rallied.
Sing for me. Sing for me. You can come with me. You can live with me. Heal my soul. Make me whole.
Don't tell me that's his daughter or something.
Sister, I lost you
Oh, never mind.
when you were still a child, but I lead you now, and I lead out from a light. I'm afraid to wait. I'm afraid to love.
No wonder he's afraid to love. He's fucking rallied. Look at the state of him.
Just because I'm weak, you can steal my dreams. You can reach inside my head. You can put your song there instead. Please Come to me, please stay with me.
Something about those animated videos that Steven Wilson has that just kind of they just bring out more on the track. I feel like, I think I said it before, that when you have an emotional track like that, it is sometimes better, you know, depicted by, you know, cartoons or animations or drawings, because unless you have like a really specific actor that can play that role, if it's to be like a human or like an actual like real life recording of people acting out what he's trying to depict, it can sometimes come across as disingenuous, and you know, you lose the kind of connection with it. But you know, it's very hard to, you know, get the emotion wrong when you're actually creating an animation out of it, you know, because you can depict it exactly how you want because you're using whatever they use to create the animation. If it's a drawing, if it's, you know, a software that they're creating the animation on. I don't know, that's besides the point, but you get what I mean. I think I've said it before, and it just does such a good job. Now, in saying that, I don't know, I think the song would mean more. I'm not sure if that's relevant to Stephen Wilson's life. I don't know if he is speaking about his sister, and that may potentially have passed away, and he's speaking from his perspective. But I believe that, you know, Stephen Wilson does a lot of music that seems to be just, you know, his own stories, you know, not necessarily related to him, but he just comes up with the stories and writes them, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be based on any true experience. Like, as far as I'm aware, Drive Home and Routine, I don't believe they were based on any of his experiences, especially not Routine, because obviously it's about the woman. But, you know, I don't know. I'm sure if I look into this one, which I will now, you know, I'll find out whether or not it is based on his life experience. But yeah, it didn't catch me as much off guard as Routine did. Routine really got me. Musically, I think Drive Home and Routine were still, you know, I favoured them over this 100% from a music standpoint. But I do always appreciate, you know, how talented this guy is when it comes to just like the whole production value of the track is just so well constructed, you know, his vocals, just the way he tells the story. And then whoever does the videos, I don't know if it's the same person every time who animates these videos, but really good job as always. Like I said, it just adds that little bit more emotion to it, I feel, when it's like an animation as opposed to real life. So just reading here, apparently Stephen Wilson often introduces this track in his concert as perhaps the best track he's ever written. So I mean, it obviously means a lot to him. I don't see anything here about this being, you know, based on his life, so I don't think it is as emotional to me. Whereas if I had gone into that knowing, or even just knowing after the fact that, you know, that track was about, you know, maybe his own experience with maybe, you know, his father or something like that, having the same experience with his father's sister being his aunt, or even just him growing up without his sister, I think it would mean a little bit more. But again, can't really take away much from the guy. He's an absolute genius. He's quoted in saying, "It's a very simple song, again about loss and mortality. I think it would be hard for anyone to write about mortality without it being to some degree personal." So that doesn't, you know, set in stone say that this was about his sister. So I don't think it was, but I'm sure you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, who are, you know, real avid Stephen Wilson fans who go and dig into all this kind of thing and maybe have, you know, followed him for years and just know these stories naturally, if he's done any interviews or anything like that. But he doesn't really strike me as the kind of person that would be in the public eye too much. But yeah, guys, that is going to be me for the video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more of Stephen Wilson, then do please let me know by dropping a like on the video. Leave a comment down below, let me know what is next by Stephen Wilson and Porcupine Tree as well. Like I said, I'll have the Stephen Wilson playlist in the description if you want to go check them out. If you are new to the channel, you can go obviously catch up with the videos that I've done thus far. Also put the Porcupine Tree reactions as well. That'll be the playlist down below alongside the Stephen Wilson playlist, so you can keep up to date with all thoughts on Porcupine Tree and Stephen Wilson. Obviously, you know, pretty much the same guy at this point, you know, Porcupine Tree being the band that Stephen Wilson is the lead singer of. And then obviously, if you do enjoy that, you can subscribe if you do not mind. It'd be much appreciated, guys. Road to 100k is on the way. And yeah, as always, I'm signing out. Take care of yourself, guys. See you in the next video. Cheers.